Hi y'all, welcome to today's video. Welcome to my channel. Hi, I'm FASHFAB. You can call me Fash. This is Sally. Y'all, it's time, which means, but I got a new palette. I need to do a look. I'm not sure what to think about the color story. On this channel, we create beauty one palette at a time. Grab your brushes, grab your palettes. Let's get into it. Gingerbread Bakery palette by Simply Posh. So here is the cover. Here is the color story. I'm not sure what to think about pastel. So like if you take this half, you have the neutral looks. If you take this half, you have the colorful. But she has them down, and every Simply Posh palette does this, and I love this. If you don't know what to do for a look, she's got the color stories in rows right here with every palette. So I wanted to do a neutral look today because I want to see if these colors, like these taupey brown colors, if they turn like gray or if they turn taupe, like purplish taupe on my skin. But here's a thought. Here's the palette. I do like it. It's super pretty. I will use it. It's not like I won't use it, but it's a very neutral pastel color story, especially for like the Christmas vibe. So we're gonna play with this today. Okay, so let me pull you into my personal space. So when you guys are seeing this, it is after Black Friday. It is after Cyber Monday. I think you guys are seeing this on a Tuesday, maybe. Did you all survive? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I survived, obviously, but wowzers. Was this difficult? I need to put eye primer on. The eye primer I'm using today is the P. Louise. This is in the Rumor 1. How was your holiday? I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys got to see all the family members that you wanted to see. Are you ready for Christmas? Girl. Let's see. I'm going in with chocolate chips, and I'm going to attempt to make a wing. Anywhoosies. My Christmas is up. My Christmas is up. It is ready. And I actually put a tree up this year. I know, shocking. Because I usually don't. The last several years, we were either gone or I was still working my full-time job in healthcare at the time. And, you know, the kids were busy. They weren't home. So it was just easier not to put one up because what's the point, you know, when the kids aren't, you know, coming home or aren't here. So I actually put one up this year and I'm kind of excited about it. I think it looks super pretty. I definitely am adding to the Christmas decorations this year. Like my decorations are my mom's old decorations. So they are not really old. It's just a color theme and it's gold and silver on a green tree. It's super pretty. But yeah, I bought a couple new ornaments this year. I'm going to try to add more like every year, like at least one or two, you know, Christmas decorations. I think that would be super duper fun to do. I mean, just to add to it, not let it just all be my mom's original stuff, but, you know, add to it. So that's what I have done. I bought a couple new holiday decorations. I think they're super duper pretty. And they were just clear glass globes with gold, like kind of like gold flakes on the inside. I got them from Walmart. They were super pretty, super inexpensive, all the things. I am going to go into molasses. And this is a brown. I am going to definitely take this into the crease. And I don't want this to touch out here though. I just want to stay, you know, in the crease. This isn't really going to be considered, it's not going to be considered a cut crease, but I think it, you know, the look could easily appear that way, but no, my crease will not be cut. I did some Black Friday shopping, but y'all, I did most of mine online. I did some in store, but I mean, it wasn't a whole lot. And when we went, it wasn't, you know, super bad, you know, people-wise, but it was enough. It was enough for sure. I can honestly say I think I'm done with Christmas shopping. I have a couple of gift cards to get, but other than that, I think I'm pretty much done, and I'm excited about it. This year was a good year. Like, I stayed on top of my list. Okay, so now I'm going to go into soft and warm, and I'm going to take this all over this part that's open. I like it. This is very, very, very neutral, but it's not a bad look. It's just very neutral. I do neutral looks, but not very often. I usually have some sort of color, but this is very neutral. I think I'm going to have to go in on the inner corner. Like, I'll go out here and clean up the eyes, but I think I'm going to have to do something on this inner corner. So I'm going to go into Baked Fresh. And in the pan, it looks like a pink, but I don't think it's going to come across like that. I mean, maybe. I don't like that brush. I don't know. I can see some green in there. It has that, just that interest. Like, what is that right there? I like it. But in the pan, it does look pink. If you hear my dog, she is like whining at the door because my husband is outside without her. We're supposed to be getting snow, and so he's outside cutting down my pampas grass. So we should have cut it down like after the first frost. I need to do something with this up here. Go into, gosh, I don't know what to do. I think I'm going to go into icing. I'm going to tap off because I'm not sure. Yeah. This is just like basically the color of my skin. And I am just going to take this just, you know, to set this up here. It looks like a pale yellow in the, a pastel yellow in the pan. But that is super pretty. I like that. I like that definition. Okay, I'm going to take whatever's left over on this brush, and I am just really going to get in there and blow this out just to soften this line up here. Okay, y'all. Let me finish the eyes. Hold on to your butts. Okay, y'all. Here's the finished look. I like it. I think it's super cute. Now, on my lips, I used an Earthly in khaki, and then I used the Huda Beauty Faux Filler in this color. I love this combo. I have been loving this combo for like the last week off camera. I put on black liner, black lashes, and then my blush is Sauce by Kaja. I just dipped my brush in here and then applied it. I super duper like this. My mascara is the Tarte Duo. This is the primer. This is the mascara. This is tubing. This is supposed to, like, you put 2 or 3 coats on, and it's supposed to make your lashes look longer, thicker, all the things. So these are my lashes. They just have a ton of primer on them. So yeah, here's today's easy peasy neutral look. I like the wing. Super cute. Here's my final thoughts. I will use this palette. I do like the shades in this palette, but I am not a pastel girly when it comes to Christmas. So I will use these. A pastel Christmas is not my idea of Christmas, but it's not a bad palette. It's a fabulous palette. The payoff is there. I do love it. I will use it. Hype a girl out, which means down in the comment section, press hype, swipe left, follow the prompts, and hype your girl out. You get 3 hypes a week, and I greatly appreciate it if you use them on me. Like, subscribe, share, click that notification bell down there. It should let you know next time I upload. And I hope you guys are having an awesome, amazing day. I hope you guys are staying well, warm, and safe. And Sally and I will see you in our next video. Toodles!